Okay, so once you have your Ortho 25 through 28 done, you're going to work on 30 through, it's 35, something like that. We'll just start out, we're going to rename this tab. We're going to name it Hidden, all caps, Hidden, we'll just say 30. Okay, Hidden 30 is what it's going to be called. We'll make sure that our field is attached properly here by, we'll go REA, changes it to Hidden 30, and we're good. So I'm going to go to model space. I've got my drawing done here, and I have to add a hidden line, right? Because this line that's hidden in the back is obviously hidden. So we're going to go through, and we're going to create a new layer. So we're going to go to New Layers. We're going to go to Create New Layer. No, it's right there. And we're going to go to Hidden, not all caps. We'll add the hidden line. Okay. Then we're going to change the thickness of the line. Right now, our points layers are 0.3. Oops, cancel there. Point layers are 0.3. Our object's at 0.7. Our title block's at 0.7. Our object line should actually be at 0.6. I'm not sure how that got changed, but it's there, so that should be at 0.6. Say OK. And our hidden line, I guess we'll put it at 0.3. It should be a little more than dimension lines, but way less than the object line. So 0.3 should make sense. Say OK, and then now we have to choose. So this will be the first time we've used a different line type. So right now they've always been continuous, which is just one continuous white line. We're going to add a new line. I've already done it here, so it's in this spot. But for the heck of it, I'm going to show you how to load it. So if it's not there, which it won't be if you're doing this for the first time, go to load, and then you'll scroll down to hidden. And we'll choose the first one. We'll go hidden. We'll say OK. We say reload the line type again. You wouldn't have to do that, but hidden. Say OK. And then we should be good. So we'll make that the current layer. Close out of this. We'll draw a line, just like we've done in the past, and we will run that in there. Now, that works. I've got a red line. It's dashed. It's a little bit thicker. It's all the things we want, but it is missing something. It really should be shorter dashes than it is now. So I'm going to change this. I'm going to go to the layer. I'm going to go, and instead of hidden, I'm going to go to load, and I'm going to find hidden 0.5, which will give you a hidden line at half the size. So that's hidden 0.5. I'm going to cancel because I already have it loaded. Hidden 2. Say OK, and you'll notice now my dashes get tighter together. Okay, cool. So let's go to hidden 30. Let's draw on our viewport if we don't have one. We do have one already. So let's find that. Let's turn off isometric. Not sure why that's on. Bring this in, and let's set this to a scale. Looks like 2 to 1 is going to work. We'll try it. Okay. Not bad, but my hidden line really isn't showing correctly the way it should. I may even bump that back up. Not sure why it quite came out like that. But let's go back to layers, and let's go back here to hidden 2. And I'm going to put mine at hidden. See if that dash looks a little bit better. And it does not, unless I change this one more time. We're going to 2 to 1. Yeah, I don't know if it changed. Let's see. It did. Again, one of those things that can be annoying is line types and getting them to display correctly. So, oh, I bet you when I notice. I bet you when I turn off my construction layers, it's gonna go. Let's try this. 2 to 1. So make sure that's right. I'm gonna turn off my construction lines in view, and look, now I can see my line and it's in pretty decent shape. So for that one, I'm using the full hidden. That's kind of the view we're going for. When you're done with this, you're going to dimension it just like you've done in the past. Right? I'm going to go back over here to model space. I'm going to go back to the dimension layer to, again, it's still called ISO dims, even though it's really just dims. And I'm going to start popping my dimensions on, right, for all the places they should be. So there's just an example. So, and I come back over here. Again, remember that when you do that, you can try 2 things. You can either delete your viewport, which and reset your scale, which sometimes works. So 2 to 1. See if that dimension pops up. It didn't. So I'm going to delete my viewport. Delete VPORTS. Throw it in here. Say OK. Move it over. Double click. Turn off the grid. Move it over. 2 to 1. That is the 1. More time, 2 to 1. And then we'll turn off my construction lines again. We're good to see. So now, my dimension line doesn't look good. Again, it really struggles with scales. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to double click outside of here. I'm going to go to layer properties, and I'm going to go just like I had said. I'm going to change that hidden to a 0.5. Say okay. Actually, because it's too small, that probably shouldn't work either. We're going to double that. So we're going to go, and we're going to go to hidden. Let's see. Hidden times 2. Say okay. Hidden times 2. Say okay. See if that changed it, and it did. But again, I still don't like it, so I'm going to go back to the regular hidden. It really can be kind of a mess trying to get it to work, and that one looks pretty good. But now my dimension that I just put on is there. My scale is 2 to 1, so we like that. We can put all my things in. Remember that when you do, so sometimes you'll have situations where hidden lines and object lines coincide the same space. Like, technically, there's a hidden line behind here, right? On the back side of this. That doesn't show. Object lines always take precedence over hidden lines, if that makes any sense. So, other than that, if you have any questions, come up and ask. But for now, I think we're pretty good. You're going to go through and you're going to finish hidden 30 through 35. And just like we did last time, you're going to print those 6 drawings to a separate PDF, and then those will get handed in. Make sure all this updates to hidden 30 and to Mr. Duff. And we didn't change our scale here. I think we've done that enough times where this has got to get updated. Go to fields and make it 2 to 1. Also, if we have not been doing it, let's do this. Let's make this, instead of this being A1, let's make the first hidden B1. So it prints properly. And then we can go back through, too, if you haven't done it. Make Ortho 28, make that A4. Right, delete 4. Right, make hidden 27. Make that A3, and so on and so forth. The first one being A1, right? So it's like different sections of drawings. All right, so once again, that makes sense, hopefully. If you have any questions, come up and ask. Otherwise, good luck.